Good morning, Liberty. How you doing today?
Good. How are you, Ken?
Doing great. We're excited. Our guest today is Liberty DeVitto. He is best known for his time with Billy Joel, but we're going to be discussing his band, the Slim Kings, and their new single, Better Than This. Liberty, it is a pleasure having you on the show today.
Thank you. Pleasure to be here. Cincinnati. I always loved going. Very nice. The Ohio, Cincinnati, and all those. What do you make? The French fries or something?
Spaghetti.
There's something going on with chili fries or
Yep, chili
chili
fries.
hot dogs. Yeah. Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah, we got all kinds of fun stuff. So, how did Michael, Andy, and you form the Slim Kings?
Well, everybody that plays with a band like I did, like Billy Joel, um, my friends that were in bands like 38 Special and Leonard Skinner, they come from classic rock bands. And usually the band that they start after they leave that band sounds like familiar to the band that they just left. I did not want to do that. I wanted to do something totally different. I wanted it to be fresh and young. So I got myself, I'm the old school guy, and then there's Michael and Andy, who I think in his 30s somewhere, and Michael just tipped 40, and I'm 74. So I'm the old school guy. And funny thing is that they'll come up to me and they'll say, "We want to run a song with this kind of groove," and I'll listen to it. It's a hip hop or R&B tune, and I'll listen to it. And I'll say, "Those guys, they sampled Motown. That's Motown."
Hmm.
So me, it's familiar, and they're bringing in the new, you know. So that's how we put that together, and it's fresh. I feel good about it.
Nice. I can imagine the Aegean Sea inspires a lot of folks. How did it inspire your new single, Better Than This?
Better Than This was inspired by the Rascals Groove, the song by the Rascals
Oh,
Groove It, and yeah. Uh, as a matter of fact, I saw Eddie Bugatti not too long ago from the Rascals lead singer, and I told him about Better Than This. I said we modeled it after the Rascals Groove It, and he said, "You'll be hearing from my lawyer soon."
okay. You laughed there. So good. He was just kidding with you. Oh, good. And then I understand.
Yeah. So that's yeah, it's a lot of influence on this new record. We recorded songs. The company Wax puts out singles
Hmm.
first, and then an album at the end. We've been influenced by Barry White on this new album, Al Green on this new record. So we were going after that kind of stuff, the love songs. I like the guys that like the spinners and stuff like that. The guys that dance behind the lead singer when he's singing lead. They do
Yeah.
the spins and they wear the powder blue tuxedos.
Hmm.
I love that stuff. You know.
Oh, definitely. Some great stuff. Yeah, I was going to say, I got the pleasure of listening to your new single, Better Than This, the other day, and it was phenomenal. Really enjoyed it.
Thank you. Thank you. There's only three of us, and that's all of us. Just the three of us doing that. We're producing this ourselves, and it's a lot of fun.
Nice.
Having a blast.
I understand that you've had a lot of your music be used on primetime TV shows. Who are some of those TV shows?
Yeah. Well, my daughter does a lot of stuff for Hallmark. She's an actress, and we've been on Hallmark. We've been on I think Law and Order. Michael has done so much stuff. He's been on so many. He's been like 40 TV placements. We just got some commercial. I don't know if it was in England or where it is. I just get the check come in.
Nice.
You know.
Awesome. And then I know the best place to find great stories, yeah, I understand, is Liberty, Life, Billy, and the Pursuit of Happiness. Could you share one of those stories with us today?
Yeah, well, I wrote the book. Um, I started it out as a history of my family for my kids. I have four daughters, and I want them to know what their grandfather did in World War II and what it was like growing up with my family, the Italian family, dinners, stuff like that. But when I parted ways with Billy, I thought I'm gonna, write the book about what it was like playing with Billy Joel.
Mhm.
And I started out like thinking, like, oh, I got so many stories that I just can't tell. I'm not that kind of person that will tell those stories. But I thought I don't like when I see American Idol and stuff like that, where one guy gets up there and he auditions for four people, and they press a button, and he's good, and then he wins this prize, and everybody thinks that that's how you become successful in this business. It's not like that. You have to pay your dues. You have to be begging for food at one point. You're so hungry, but you still have that desire to make it. And or you have no money in your pocket, and you have to play these jobs. So that's what I was write about. What it's really like to be a musician and how the steps were to get to Billy Joel. Because Billy has to do the same steps too.
Mhm.
So when you get to that level with Billy, you always remember those steps that you took, and you never forget those because that's what made you what you are today.
Definitely. So, not a fan of American Idol or The Voice, but what about The Masked Singer? Wouldn't that be cool for you to go on there and promote your new album through that?
The Masked Singer is cool. I could never tell who it is. I could never know. I watch it once in a while, and it's like, who is that? That's, because then somebody is already established, right?
Hmm.
Sound great, and you're like, who is it? Though? Who is it? You know. But yeah, the Masked Singer is interesting.
So it's like I said, we love the first track. Is the album out as well now, or do we have to wait on the album?
No, you got to wait on the album till they're done putting the singles out. But we had one single out before that called "Closer Than We Can Get," um, and that was. We get the business is so different now than it was when I was with Billy. Billy, you have physical albums, sold them. The band got Billy got a amount of money from each album. His publishing got money when he wrote the songs. We got money from Billy. These days, you get on Spotify and you get like we're better than this. Came in at number five on some R&B, retro R&B list
Hmm.
that these people put together. Adds up to no money,
Hmm.
but no, you are. It's an interesting world we live in today.
Oh, definitely. It's crazy how things have changed. Well, one of the ways it's changed is with social media. Where on the web, where can our listeners find out more about you?
Well, the Slipkeys have a Facebook page and an Instagram page and internet, all that kind of stuff. We're on it.
Awesome.
I'm on it. Andy's on it. Michael's on it.
Well, Liberty, it has been a pleasure having you on the show today. Thank you for joining us.
Well, thank you.
That was Liberty DeVitto. He was our guest today. He had worked with Billy Joel. Now he's with his own band, the Slim Kings, and we discussed their new single, Better Than This, which I did not do the research correctly or misread the research because I thought the Aegean Sea had some inspiration to it, but it turned out it was more of the Rascals. So completely different there. But yeah, it was a pleasure having him on, discussing his band and Michael and Andy, the other members of the Slim Kings. Well, thank you for joining us.